Hi Cancer, welcome to February. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. And before I get started with your reading, I want to call in some good energy. And I want to say Happy Valentine's Day. And thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Thank you for those who've taken time to leave comments. I love reading all the comments. Thanks for your feedback. And for those who've ordered readings, thank you for your support. I've loved working and meeting with all of you. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy the readings. So, what's coming up this month? We've got a new moon in Aquarius that's connected to Mercury, and it's supported by Jupiter. So this is a lucky new moon. It's a moon of abundance and communication and thinking outside the box and exploring technology. And the full moon is in Virgo, and that's happening on February 19th. The new moon's on the 4th, the full moon's on the 19th. And that also is trined by Mars. So we're going to have the energy to manifest a dream this month. If you put the energy out there, you can make a dream happen. So let's see what's happening for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know about love and relationships? I'm doing a love reading this month because it's Valentine's Day. Or Valentine's Day. So what does Cancer need to know about love and relationships for the month of February 2019? What is coming up for the month of February for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? The Nine of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Hermit, the Page of Wands, the Judgment, the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what's going on. So the Nine of Swords, you start the month off with this worry. You're worried about something. This is a card of stress, mental stress and worry. Maybe even feelings of guilt. You're tormenting yourself. You may not be able to sleep at night. So what's crossing you? The Two of Cups. Maybe you're thinking about a relationship or a potential relationship. The Two of Cups is a soulmate connection. There's someone in your life that you really know that you resonate with. It could be a good friendship. It could be, even if it's not a romance, even if it's just friendship, you have this special connection with someone. You see eye to eye. You finish each other's sentences. You just fit. You're like two peas in a pod. And you've already you have some success. This is a card of partnership, this Three of Wands. It's a card of you've put energy out into the world and you've seen some success. This is a card of the seeds that you've planted have already been showing, like you're seeing sprouts. It's the beginning stages, but you're starting to see the results of your hard work. So if you're interested in someone, you may have already been getting signs of success. Or if not, it's going to be happening soon. Where you're going to start to see that things are going to start to take shape. The Nine of Cups, this is a wish fulfillment card. So if you're wanting to connect with someone in February, you can. It's there for you. You may have maybe you've already connected in some way, but for some reason it's not, it's not totally happening yet. I feel like there's still more to come. Like it's just been in the beginning stages. The Nine of Wands here is a card of waiting. It's like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're expecting, like the Nine of Wands is about standing up for what you believe in, fighting, standing up for yourself, being assertive, going after what you want. But sometimes it could also mean that you've been struggling with a problem for a long time and you're just weary, you're battle weary, and you're ready to quit. You're thinking like, maybe I should just quit, maybe I should just give up. And the Nine of Wands is saying, don't give up. You're really close to a breakthrough. You're close to achieving your goal. But you're not seeing it. For some reason, you're just not seeing the success. The Nine of Swords is here. You're like, your mind is worrying. And that's a typical Cancer thing. Cancer likes to worry. They worry about stuff that may never even happen. And that's this card. Like maybe sometimes things are too good and you're thinking, well, this can't be. When is the surprise disappointment going to happen? Or when is everything going to fall apart? It can't be. It's too good. So this is a card of saying, stop worrying. And you have 3 nines here. So you're kind of coming to the end of a cycle. You're you're almost close to achieving a goal. So this card is saying, hang in. You're so close to the finish line. Don't give up yet. Just don't give up. So don't let your worries stop you from pursuing what you really want, because it's there for you. You have the Six of Cups in the future. This is the near future. So you're going to be connecting with some people from the past. This is a card of healing from the past, learning from the past, and moving into the future, making, like you're coming out of a dark time. And I think part of it is because of a relationship. A relationship is helping you to overcome all your worries and all your stresses. And you might even be nervous about this new relationship, worried about the future of it, But you might also be connecting with someone that you haven't seen in a while. With the Six of Cups, that usually relates to the past. Someone from the past comes back, you reconnect with someone that you, like a past love, or it even could be someone that, if you're just meeting them in this life, you might have known them in a past life. So it may not be like the recent past in this life. It could be a past karmic connection. And I feel like you've been, with this Hermit card here, you've been doing a lot of soul searching, and you might have been keeping to yourself a lot, not socializing. It's like you're trying to work something out, trying to figure out, where do I go from here? Maybe you came through a difficult period with the Nine of Swords. You've survived something that was difficult, that was very stressful. But it's over. It's almost over. You're nearing the end of that cycle. And here, this is another 9 card, only on the major arcana. So, look at all these 9s. 9 is a very karmic number. It's like you're coming to the end. And you're ready, after the 9, after you finish one cycle, there's always a new beginning. And that's here in the Six of Cups. So it's like, and with the Six of Cups, I feel like it could be a renewal. You could reconnect with someone from your past. And you're looking for direction. It's like what do I do with my life? What's right for me? So maybe that's why you're not taking action. You're trying to figure out, what do I do? What's the right thing to do? What do I need? I'm not sure what I need. In your environment, you have the Page of Wands. So that means you're going to be receiving some good news. You're going to receive a message that's going to cheer you up. So if you've been going through a depressing time or a troubling time where you feel lost and lonely, a message is going to cheer you up in February. You may hear from someone that you haven't heard from in a while, someone from the past. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And with all these cups, could be water. But it's like you're seeking knowledge and wisdom and guidance in February. Like, what direction do I need to go in? Where do I go from here? I've suffered a lot. Maybe there was a relationship that even broke up for whatever reason. And you were worried about the person. And now you're feeling kind of lost and lonely. But have no fear, because you are waking up. You've got the Judgment card here. So this is a card of having a spiritual awakening and realizing what you need to do, what you need to change about your life. And sometimes when the Judgment comes up, you wind up changing jobs or changing your residence or changing your life in some way. Like you could leave a relationship for a better relationship because you're feeling stronger. You're going to be coming out of this dark time feeling stronger. And once you go through this dark night of the soul and you come to the spiritual awakening and you come to this, it's like a rebirth. You're going to be feeling like you have a new lease on life. And you're going to be moving into a new cycle, but your needs are changing. So you're not going to need the same things you needed in the past. So you may release some things from the past and find that you're planting new seeds with the Seven of Pentacles here. There's a card of planting seeds and waiting to see what's going to develop, what's going to grow from all these seeds I'm planting. And maybe you're having some doubts, like, is anything going to grow? Is anything going to happen? But with the Judgment card, you may even have to forgive someone. So if you hear from someone, it could be an old friend. There could be something that you have to forgive to let this person back in your life. Maybe they did something that disappointed you. Maybe you were hurt by them. And now you have to forgive them and move on. And it could just even mean that you need closure, you know. But one thing I do know, you have this wish fulfillment card. So if you're wanting a relationship in July, I think it's possible. Don't give up on the dream. I think you should, stop worrying about what could possibly go wrong. Start focusing on what could go right. And embrace this Six of Cups, which is a card that means change for the better. Moving into an environment that offers greater harmony, more love, less worry. And it's like you're going to be a new person. So you could be meeting a new you could be start thinking about a new relationship that could be a reconnection with someone from the past that gives you a new lease on life, that gives you new hope and new inspiration, and takes you out of this dark night of the soul that you've been in. And, if you're feeling lonely, you need to reach out to people too, because you don't have to be alone. You don't have to carry your burden by yourself. There are people around you that want to help you, but you have to reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out. Don't feel that you're all alone in the world, because you're not. Now let's look at the astrology. So the new moon for you is in the 8th house. That's the house of intimacy. It's also the house of finance. Money that you get from others, like financial support from a partner, inheritance, insurance payout. So there could be some new money coming in or new contracts to sign, because Mercury is connected to this new moon. You might be thinking maybe you're connecting with someone on the internet that could lead to an intimate relationship. And you have Jupiter in the 6th house. So Jupiter in the 6th is lucky for work and employment matters, if you're looking for a new job. But it's also a warning of not to take on more than you can handle. Because with Jupiter, you feel like you want to do it all. And Jupiter's strong now in Sagittarius. Jupiter wants to do everything. And you have to know what your limits are. So don't overwork yourself. Don't overdo it. Take on what you can do. Know what you can do. Know what you can't do. Jupiter also represents, you know, health, and the 6th house is the house of health. So you want to watch, you know, anything connected with your liver or detox. Watch the foods that you're eating. Don't drink too much. Don't eat the wrong foods. Venus is in your 7th house. So there could very well be love. And it's trining Uranus in your 10th house. You could be connecting with someone that you know through work. There could be an unexpected attraction or connection with a work person. You also have Saturn and Pluto going through your 7th house. So you could be connecting with a person that has a Saturn, like a Capricorn or a Scorpio, where someone that could really, a relationship that can transform your life. And with Saturn there, it could be more stable. There could be like this, there could be an age difference. Or it could be someone that you have like there's a parent-child kind of type of relationship, where you're like the parent to the person, to your partner, or vice versa. The partner is your parent. But Saturn brings stability. Saturn brings maturity. So you're not dealing, and Pluto brings intensity. So you could be dealing with someone who's very intense, but also very wise and mature, but not very expressive. You know, you have to kind of dig deep to find out what they're thinking and what they're feeling. But it's on for you for love. And it could be a soulmate connection, even a past life connection. So don't worry, and don't feel guilty about it. Just go with the flow. The full moon happens in your 3rd house. 3rd and 9th. So you could be finishing up some type of communication project. Maybe it's an educational program. Maybe you're teaching or learning. Maybe you're traveling. If some of you might be traveling. Or you might be dealing with some kind of multimedia, higher education project. You might be finishing up some, like if you went back to school, you might be finishing that up. And this full moon in Virgo is supported by Mars in Taurus. And Mars is in your 11th house. That's the house of friendships and the groups that you belong to, and it's conjunct Uranus. So it's sudden energy. There's like a restlessness. So you could decide on this, on the spur of the moment to just like join a group or connect with some of your friends or take action in some way to manifest a dream that you've always wanted. Yeah, you have Venus, Saturn, and Pluto in the 7th. This is a great time for relationship. It's a good time to transform your life through relationship, through partnerships. Pluto has already been transforming because Pluto's been there for a while. Now Saturn and Venus are there. So it could be bringing someone that you may have to do work in this relationship. It may not be an easy relationship. It may feel heavy at times. But it could also bring a long-term relationship, something that leads to commitment. So love is on, and partnership is on for February. So don't worry, Cancer. Don't worry about what could possibly go wrong. Focus on what could go right. And don't isolate yourself. Let other people in. Let other people help you. And the Judgment card is a card of, it's in your wish fulfillment sector. So you know that the way that you're going to get your wish is by you being the agent of change. You have to take action. You have to make things happen. You can't sit around waiting for things to happen and fall in your lap. You have to make certain changes. And I think you're you're going to realize that in February. What you need to do to change your life. what patterns and habits you need to get rid of to make your life more successful, to make your relationships more successful. And you're going to be working on yourself in February. And you're going to be feeling stronger by the end of the month. By that full moon, you're going to feel like, oh, I've accomplished a lot. I've done a lot. I've worked on myself, and I'm in a better place. So don't lose hope. You're in this period of transition, and you're in this period of coming out of a cycle and starting a new cycle. It's kind of still, you're not really ready for the new beginning. You're still finishing up the old. But the new beginning it's on the horizon. It's coming. But you have to take action. So don't be afraid to reach out to others in February and take action to bring you the love and the partnership that you need and the assistance. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to carry your burdens by yourself. There are people out there that are there for you. But you have to reach out. And don't let fear hold you back. So that's my reading for February, Cancer. I hope you have a wonderful February filled with love and joy and abundance and happiness. And if you'd like a private reading, you can just click on the link in the description box and we can get you on the schedule. In the meantime, enjoy February, happy Valentine's Day, and I'll talk to you next month. Okay, bye now.